Ferrari say their qualifying performance on Saturday at Spa isn't particularly strange, with their lowly starting positions reflective of their performance. I'm Thomas Marr, be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Ferrari's awful season has continued this weekend at Spa-Francorchamps, with the Belgian circuit so far being their worst collective performance of the year so far. It's a massive comedown for the team, having finished in the top two positions in every single practice session and qualifying in 2019 as they reap the rewards of the power of their engine. Having had their wings clipped for 2020 through technical directives aimed at preventing any fuel flow trickery, Ferrari's fall in performance has never been as evident as it is at Spa, due to their exceptionally strong showing at the same track just 12 months ago. Friday was dire for both drivers, with Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel finishing in 15th and 17th respectively. After the day's action, both drivers were in agreement, saying that the SF1000 was tricky, difficult and struggling for balance. Ferrari licked their wounds and promised a stronger showing on Saturday, saying they knew their poor performance was down to not being able to get the tyres to work. Heading into Saturday, and FP3 was even worse. Charles and Sebastian placed in the bottom 5 and genuinely appeared to be amongst the contenders to be the slowest cars on track at Spa. A double Q1 elimination on pure performance has never happened to Ferrari in the hybrid era, but it looked as though it was a very real threat as qualifying began. In the end, both drivers scraped through into Q2. Charles Leclerc finished in 15th and less than a 10th clear of Kimi Räikkönen, with the same engine in the back of his Alfa Romeo. Vettel was another 10th up the road and got through in P13. Having made it into Q2 against expectation, their short workday did come to an end 15 minutes later, as they were both knocked out. On this occasion, Leclerc got the better of Vettel by quarter of a second, but it was only for 13th and 14th respectively, and only just clear of George Russell's Williams. From there, they watched Q3 from the sidelines. "I think my final run was okay, and at 13th and 14th was the best we could do today," said Charles afterwards. "It's a big step back compared to the others, so we need to try and find the main issue and try and address it. It's not a good day, but it's like this at the moment. We need to keep working very hard. I think everyone in the team needs to keep their heads up, even though it's very difficult in tough times like this. We managed to improve the car balance since yesterday, but unfortunately we didn't find the performance we were hoping for there." Vettel said that the team knew the power-hungry Spa circuit wouldn't be kind to them due to the length of the straights. "We need to stay strong and keep doing what we're doing, as we knew this would be a tough weekend for us. We lose quite a bit on the straights, and this circuit has a lot of them. We're also struggling to get the tyres to work properly. In the end, I think today's result reflects our real level on a track like this. We're ready to do battle tomorrow. I don't think the rain can change a lot, but for sure we'll be trying anything, also on strategy, to bring home some points." Sporting director Laurent Mekies made it clear that Ferrari are going into Sunday's race hopeful of rain and have set their cars up compromised for that kind of weather based on the forecasts. A very difficult qualifying, with neither driver making it into Q3. This follows on from an even more difficult Friday, when we never managed to get the tyres to work properly. With very little grip, Charles, Sebastian and the team did what they could, turning the setup on its head to try and at least get back to the performance level we've seen in previous races. Today was better than yesterday, but it's not enough to fight with our usual competitors. We also went for an aero setup aimed at tomorrow's race when the rain could be a factor. Tomorrow we'll do all we can and then work on finding out why we never managed to get our package working properly right from the first free practice session. While straight line speed appears to be the main problem for the team, with Ferrari power units making up the bottom half of the order, the second sector also has Ferrari languishing down the lower end. This sector isn't as power hungry, but shows that Ferrari are struggling for downforce as they peel back the wings in order to reduce drag. It's something we've seen Red Bull having to do in the past with Renault Power, but they had a good enough car to compensate. Ferrari's lack of power is hampering them in every way, and the real question that Spa and Monza is posing is, just how bad is that Ferrari engine? That's it from me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.